In football, we have some football tragedies, if you can speak that, which is the big match that you lost, the mistake that some player did, this kind of thing, and you can make fun of it in a positive way. But the human tragedy is something much more serious, and I think is the last thing somebody should use in a football pitch, not to forget, but to respect. So I would be really sad if in such a big football match that was a negative point. I always like to play at Anfield. I won many times there. I also lost. I won big matches. I lost big matches. So I cannot say I like to go there because I'm always successful, because it's not true. I like to go there. I like the atmosphere. I like normally the characteristics of the matches. So being Man United's a manager obviously means something more, because we cannot compare the historical rivalry between my previous club and Liverpool, and Man United and Liverpool. But for me, in the end, it's just a big match. Just a big match that can be comparable, I don't know, but can be comparable to Inter Milan, to Madrid's Barcelona, maybe Porto Benfica, maybe comparable to one of these matches, and I like it.
He would definitely want to like it. I would love it better when they win tonight. But you know, when he started talking, he was actually talking about the fact that, look, some fans don't respect that he's religious and all that. They try to use it against Liverpool fans. The last time they won, when you actually find them, you know, they were actually chanting, the songs and all that. So he's telling them, look, just have to respect these guys. I mean, tragedies are not meant to be laughed at, but if it's results, it's okay.
And
something else is not okay.
And Chinos, I mean, we expect big banter when it comes to this kind of games, but surely Jose has got a point.
He has a very valid point, because both teams have had tragedies in the past. The Hillsborough disaster for Liverpool and the Munich crash for Manchester United. So and sometimes very, very insensitive fans just come out and start chanting, between each other, talking about Manchester United fans and Liverpool fans. And so I understand why they are calling for, they should keep it classy. Have a good rivalry, a healthy rivalry. Let it end on the pitch after they finish playing. Everybody can shake hands.
Sing the Steven Gerrard song.
You don't need to sing about people that lost their lives and everything.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard
because they have families and everything. So it's not, yeah, you can talk about Steven Gerrard sleeping. You can talk about that. You can talk about getting United getting a lot of red cards. You can talk about different things, but not about
tragedies.
The tragedies.
It should be tragedy of the game. I mean, results tragedy. I mean, when you get beaten by 5-1, as Olumide said, but he actually said that may not happen tonight anyway. But when you have that one, you can actually laugh about the other team. But then
I'll go back to Chinos here. I mean, the last time Jose went to Anfield, I mean, it's been a couple of seasons now, with Chelsea, really had nothing to play for. Liverpool chasing the title, really close to it. And when they did a job on them, 2-0 win, how do you expect this particular game to go?
That was a different Liverpool, so this is and right now, I'm expecting a very fantastic game. Let's look at how Liverpool play. Liverpool, so most times they like play with a false nine, which most likely will be Firmino, or they might use Story. But if you use Firmino, they have a fluid trio behind them. And what the supposed attacker, what he does is to try and draw in the central defender. One central defender, or draw the central defenders from opposing teams, so that those three, players behind them, and they are tricky, they are fast, So it's something that has been working for them. And for Manchester United, the thing now is that for Manchester United, they need to have a very, very serious minded holding midfielder that would be with the false nine, so that not to allow him draw out the central backs. And who is going to be in that play? Right now, it's Herrera, the way he's been playing. I think think I'll put Herrera to stick with maybe Firmino.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let's get a prediction from him.
No.
Before we go, come on.
Okay. 2-1.
2-1.
United.
To United.
Wow.
Okay, he's on the side.
Going against the grain.
Yeah, the side is. I understand. Okay. All right. 5-1, 2-1. But that 5-1 was really.
No, that was just a joke.
Just a joke. But it can happen,
Of course.
6-1, remember?
Yeah.
Manchester City. Okay. Some Nigerian players had a spectacular performance at the weekend, starting from Victor Moses. He didn't get to play for Nigeria. He had a hamstring, pulled a hamstring, but somehow he was able to recover on time to actually, start the game for Chelsea. And he was substituted later, but almost 90 minutes. He almost played like 80-something minutes, and he scored that wonderful goal, had a backflip, and had to dedicate that goal to Willian. That's the guy who lost the mother on Thursday. He says a fantastic team performance today. Great to get another win and buzzing to score. Would like to dedicate the win to William and his family today. That's so touchy. Another player also in action was Isaac Success. He didn't get to score, but somehow he was the man of the match. So he had to thank all his teammates and the fans for the man of the match award. He said 100% Hala Watford. That's nice.
Chinase, these two guys, a lot of a bit of controversy about them because they didn't turn up for the match against Zambia, citing different injuries. But they play a week after, and some Nigerians are having doubts. Any reason
why would you have doubts? Because you're not a doctor, and this is my take on it. Let's say you have an injury, and they say you have 10 days to heal, and in the space of that 10 days, there's a game that you could have played, but you couldn't play, and at the end of the 10 days, you're fit enough to play again. Would you sit out and say, because I don't want people to think that I was trying to be funny and not play for the national team? Come on, there will be other games, so we will find out in due course if they really want to play for the Super Eagles or not. So come on, I think we should let them be.
Okay, another player who played for the Super Eagles and couldn't score for his club when he came back, but also he had a good time. I'm talking about Alexi Wobi. He says he had some good moments, but also some poor ones. However, we're resilient and able to get the win. Hashtag 3 points, hashtag Arsenal FC, game, and of course, Big 17. A good one for
Alex is still young. He's still going to get better. He has a great upside. By the time he gets to his mid-20s, and we expect almost a world-class footballer by then. Arsenal almost threw that game away.
They almost did. But good thing, like Alex tweeted, they were very resilient. They stuck in. They had to make sure they got the 3 points because it was very important. I remember they played the final part of the game with a man down after Granit Xhaka was sent off. So I think good one for Arsenal. These are the kind of results you expect from a team that is actually chasing for title, because sometimes you just have to find a win, no matter how ugly it is. Get 3 points. That's what matters. And Arsenal are apparently doing it right now. So
Arsenal are looking like real title contenders.
I think that's their 5th win on the bounce.
Yeah, because before the international break, they got that very important win against Burnley, very late in the game as well.
Okay, that's the way they're talking more about this one. Also, some coaches complaining about the tight fixtures they get to face at Christmas and everything. But then we'll look at the papers when we come back. Stay with us.